Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are fine and doing well. It is the fifth video in the negotiation series. Previous videos covered models and frameworks regarding negotiation. Next couple of videos would be about practical tips and tricks regarding negotiation. In today's video, I would be sharing 14 negotiation tactics that would make you an expert in negotiation. If you apply these tactics smartly, you could rate yourself amongst the top 1% negotiators in the world. So, are you ready? Let's go. Let's get started. Tactic number one, good cop, bad cop. This classic negotiation tactic involves the use of one negotiator playing the role of a good cop, that is, providing concessions and building rapport, and another negotiator playing the role of a bad cop, that is, using intimidation and aggressive tactics to pressure the other party. Use this tactic strategically to manipulate the other party's perception, creating a sense of imbalance so that you could get an upper hand in the negotiation. Tactic number two, the salami effect. The salami effect involves providing small, incremental concessions over time, slowly slicing away at the other party's resistance, making them more inclined towards accepting your terms and conditions. Use this tactic when dealing with people who are stubborn or resistant, gradually wearing into their objections and paving the path for a successful agreement. Tactic number three, the nibble. One more thing. The nibble is all about making last minute requests or demands just when the negotiation is at the cusp of completion. This small extra can spicen up the deal for you without significantly impacting the other party. Use this tactic to capitalize on the other party's desire to wrap up the negotiations quickly, getting them off guard and securing additional concessions. Tactic number four, opposing fronts. This tactic involves presenting a united front with another party who otherwise appears to be in opposition to you, creating the illusion of a strong, united stance in order to increase your perceived power in the negotiation. Use this tactic to intimidate or unsettle the other party, making them more receptive to your proposals out of the fear of being outnumbered or outmaneuvered. Tactic number five, split the difference. So, when there is a deadlock, you could suggest splitting the difference between your initial positions. This strategy could break the stalemate and move the negotiation forward. Use this tactic as the last resort when traditional negotiation methods fail to yield the desired results, demonstrating your ability to compromise in order to reach an agreement. Tactic number six, snowblower. The snowblower effect involves overwhelming the other party with a plethora of demands or proposals, making it difficult for them to focus and respond effectively. Use this tactic to gain control over the negotiation so you could dictate the terms on your terms, making the other party feel overwhelmed and more likely to concede. Tactic number seven, messenger. So, if there is a tough message or bad news that has to be delivered to the other party and you are not willing to do so on your own because you want to maintain the positive relationship with the other party, what you could do is you could hire a third party to deliver the message on your behalf. This would make sure that the message is delivered and your relationship with the other party it is not impacted. By involving a neutral messenger, you would be able to soften the blow. Tactic number eight, negotiation backward. So, what you could do is at the start of the discussion, you could share terms and conditions that are of least importance to you and gradually make your way up to more critical issues. This would help create momentum and goodwill early on in the negotiation. Use this tactic to create a cooperative atmosphere, setting the stage for more productive discussions later on. Tactic number nine, silence. Sometimes the most powerful negotiation tool is to say nothing at all. Silence can be used to create tension, encouraging the other party to make concessions or prompting them to reveal more information. Silence can be used to control the pace and direction of the negotiation, making the other party fill the void through concessions or additional information. Tactic number 10, deadlines. Deadlines can be used to create a sense of urgency, compelling the other party to make decisions or concessions quickly. Artificial deadlines can be used to move the negotiation forward. Use this tactic to get concessions, but make sure you follow the stated timeline in order to maintain your credibility. Tactic number 11, ask why. So when you're facing a rigid stance or unreasonable demands, what you could do is you could ask the other party why it is taking that position. This would make the other party justify its position and potentially reveal their motivations or concerns. You could use this tactic to uncover the other party's interests and priorities, allowing you to tailor your proposals or concessions much more effectively. Tactic number 12, high ball, low ball. It is my favorite negotiation tactic, and I have lost the count of how many times I have used this tactic to my benefit. The high ball, low ball tactic involves starting off with an extreme offer, either too high or too low, in order to anchor the negotiation in your favor. You can gradually adjust the position to a more reasonable level. You could use this tactic to set the tone of the negotiation and establish a reference point from which you could build concessions or compromises. Tactic number 13, bogey. In bogey, you make less important things seem important and use them to trade things that are actually important to you. Bogey can be used as a tactic to misdirect the other party from your real objectives, allowing you to negotiate much more favorably, and that too without raising suspicion. And that brings us to the last negotiation tactic. Tactic number 14, chicken. In the game of negotiation, chicken is used to push the other party to the brink, testing their resolve and willingness to walk away from the negotiation. The objective is to force them to make concessions or backing down first. Be very careful when using this tactic as it could escalate tensions or potentially lead to a breakdown in negotiation if it is not handled carefully. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you liked it. The 14 negotiation tactics that I shared today, they would help you navigate through the most challenging negotiation scenarios with confidence and success. If you derived any value from the content, please like, share and subscribe the channel. I will see you in the next video.